What's going on, YouTube? Bluff City Nerd back with another video. I know it's been a little bit, but I want to get back to you guys and get you guys some more videos. So, hey, here I am. But today I want to talk about Ronda Rousey's comments recently. She made in an interview. So let's get right to it. Now, she recently made comments on calling pro wrestling fake fights for fun, and a lot of WWE fans didn't take that too kindly. But here's what she said directly. Anyone who is outraged by calling me pro wrestling fake fights for fun have never been in a real fight. While you all tiptoeing around bruising some pro wrestlers' huge soft egos, no one is thinking about all the real fighters you are insulting with pretending that pro wrestling is somehow on the same level as realism. Rousey wrote on Twitter, "Yes, I understand wrestling 300 days a year for years on end is incredibly tough on the body and a difficult profession. But do you know what would happen if you got in a real fight? If you got in 300 real fights a year, you'd be dead." With these comments, Rousey sparked a massive reaction on social media. Wrestling fans in particular were very mad at her and wanted to bring up her past videos in UFC. Others just wanted to ask her to show respect for Roddy Piper and those professional wrestlers who have passed away in recent years. Now, honestly, I didn't really think much of this. It's like, okay, she's entitled to her opinion. If that's how she feels, that's how she feels, man. I'm not gonna be like most of these people out here who are just gonna be outraged at everything they don't necessarily agree with. But yeah, she does make a point. Being in 300 real fights would kill you, and and being in WWE, that's completely different. It's a little bit safer, but yeah, it's tougher because everything's choreographed, and doing that almost for an entire year straight, yeah, that can get tough. But I don't know if she was really being like extremely disrespectful or anything like that. That's just how she sees it. And some people just like, I guess they're just being too overreactive about it. I wouldn't even stress too much about it, since she made even more comments earlier about saying how a lot of fans are just a bunch of little whiny pussies or whatever, saying F the fans and things like that. It's like, well, I'm pretty sure that's probably how most of the wrestlers now feel, since like a lot of fans do complain a lot, they do bitch a lot. That's just how it is now, and we can't pretend that they don't know this is going on. I just think that, hey, I mean, yeah, she said it. It is what it is. I'm not gonna waste my time and energy just being so mad and butthurt about it, because it doesn't affect me at all. Because I know I'm not one of those people who does the things that she's talking about. But yeah, that's my thoughts on that. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And one more thing I wanted to talk about before I go. WWE has recently made a lot of cuts. They're doing a lot of they've really cleaned up the roster. Now their roster has already had a lot of people on it, but a few people I've recently heard of being let go was Drew Maverick and Gallows and Anderson. I think they're being cut to, also EC3. And due to the current bug that's going on right now, it's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're losing a lot of money. I'm sure they're losing a lot of revenue coming in, and they got to pay all the different talents on there X amount of dollars per week, per month. I don't know how they get paid, weekly, monthly, bi-weekly. I don't know. They have to make cuts somewhere. So I guess they just getting rid of people they just really have not used much in recent weeks or months, or maybe even years. I know I mean, EC3, I can kind of see why they're getting rid of him, because they just haven't used him at all since the main roster call-up. I mean, I maybe seen him in 1 or 2 matches, tops. This entire time he's been called up to the main roster, but he was used a lot in NXT. Honestly, I think they should have just never called him up to the main roster to begin with. They should have just kept him on NXT, because that's where he was useful, and that's where he could get the TV time and everything. It just sucks to see such a good talent like him gone. I mean, it's not his fault, because due to circumstances, I mean, the company's got to make cuts. That's like if I know most people now have been laid off their jobs because a lot of their companies they've worked for, they're just not making money right now due to the current bug. But Yeah, times are getting tough. I mean, it's really gonna. I think this whole everything that's going on right now is gonna really take a toll on WWE, and not just them, but other wrestling promotions as well. So it wouldn't surprise me that other promotions like New Japan or AEW or TNA, they might start cutting some people as well in some weeks down the line if things don't let up, if things don't get better, if they can't go on tour and be in arenas and get that ticket money and and more of that T-shirt and merchandise money. If they can't get that, it's going to be tough. It's going to be real tough in the upcoming weeks. And honestly, I hope all of them can survive this. I hope all of them can overcome this. I hope this doesn't last like as long as they say it will, but you can only wait and see. But hey, I rambled on long enough. But what do you guys think? Is WWE making the right move, cutting everybody right now? Do you think Ronda Rousey has a point with fans just complaining about everything too much, and her comparing pro wrestling to the UFC? Do you agree or disagree? I'd really like to know. And thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. I'm out of here.